Hey, folks, you got Saint Spud with you tonight. First of all, why is there like so little window there? I have no idea. What if we do this? That just makes it worse. Okay, that's better. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're playing Plague Inc. Evolved. We're going to give the new outbreak scenario, the new outbreaking world. Daily disease comes to Plague Inc. Infect the world, new outbreaks, game mechanics, and powerful pathogen upgrades. Get ready every 24 outbreak review. Get ready every 24 hours. Novel new disease emerges. Unlock permanent rewards. Experience mutators with rapidly change the game and see how your disease compares to other players worldwide. Select an outbreak to get started. Good luck. We have number 3, the dormant run. Struggles to spread naturally. Requires spore bursts to travel between countries. We have the fluid liver, which is a shadow plague. Infects and empower a vampire who must directly spread the disease while avoiding destruction. And bacteria, the most common plague type, resilient and adept in all climates. Biosecurity 4. And access denied. Popular in the blue cure bubble close to the country's airport, port, and land borders. Fungus is 3 with a lucky dip, evolving a trait. Evolves another random one. The bacteria is so. You know what? We got 3. Let's try them. Oh wait, this one is 20 hours. Okay, we're gonna try the bacteria first then. We can start in Finland, which gives us a +2 to plane transmission and a minus 0.62% mutation chance. New Zealand, which starts us with an extra DNA point, and Pakistan, which starts us with infectivity 3. Oh, infectivity is always a good thing. Let's do it. Metabolic hijack, orange and red bubbles are automatically blocked for us. Darwinist. Let's do creationist instead. That decreases the chance of the plague mutating. Aquasite. I'll let's do native biome. Increase activity in starting country. Extremophile. Gives me a minor bonus across the board. And what do we got? Bonus DNA when evolving. Cost of the evolve won't increase. Symptoms don't increase, but become easy to cure. Abilities don't increase, but become easy to cure. And transmission costs don't increase, but I'm easy to cure. Wait. Bonus D. Oh, and de-evolving. Yeah, there's nothing that's really helpful. Let's do normal. Nervous madness. Sure, we'll run with that. A novel fungus outbreak has emerged, infecting, evolve, and kill, become the ultimate plague. It has begun. An outbreak mutators can rapidly change how your plague acts or response. View them in the outbreak screen. I am a disease type. Nervous as a fungus. Fungus spores find it hard to travel in large distances. You must evolve fungus spore abilities to infect new countries. We are currently on what menu? We're in overview. Eight and 7. Nervous madness beginning to spread in Pakistan and will grow exponentially. Pathogens spread to the body in fresh, warm water, infecting increased especially in humid environments and ship transmission. Air 1 is now 9. So yes, we can now survive in water. And now we can also do the same in air. Gives pathogens on the ability to travel in particles, increasing infectivity, especially in arid environments and in plane transmissions. We've already started with nausea, which irritates stomach lining, discomfort, slight changes in infectivity and kissing, and insomnia. Inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. So I want cold transmission first. So we're going to get cold transmission. Nervous madness has now infected hundreds. We're still in Pakistan, though. Let's go down the list here. I'm going to get cold resistance 1. Next up is heat resistance 1, which will be 12. As Pakistan continues. Nervous madness has now infected thousands as Pakistan continues to start suffering. It continues to suffer from nervous madness. Yay for nervous madness! France considers banning employment. CDC approves new diagnostic test for whatever the dengue virus is. I am already more infectious than TB, despite having not left the country yet. Yep, now Pakistan's starting to pick up. I need 12 points for heat resistance 1 now. I am now more infectious than HIV. Top-notch miner within Sweden, miners and crafters reportedly delivering a new top-notch diamond mine, which is expected to revitalize the Swedish economy. This has been spotted in Pakistan. We've hit another country though as well. We are now as well in China. We need 13 now. And Pakistan is already starting on our cure. Very nice. I was, of course, being very sarcastic there with that. So we have China. We've also infected. We've also gotten into Iran. The rash symptom has now mutated under its own power. So people have now. So around here. Afghanistan, China, Iran, and Pakistan are now infected. Okay, next up is going to be drug resistance 1. That should help us with our little problem over there. So it looks like we have 3 there at 14 for the level 2 spreads. Nice. Oh, and another country just got infected. China looks like it's having it looks like it's having a major problem now. As the East is suddenly, the eastern side of the world is suddenly finding itself. And let's see if we can help spread that a little bit. Well, actually, we have the little one. So let's get bird. Bird becomes simple infection. Um, Events increase in infectivity, land transmission, and mutation odds. We'll get that. Next up will be looks like next up will be insect 1. 14 for rodent. Mystery surrounds the decision to postpone Los Angeles Olympic Games. Right, France will have to no reason being given for why it's been shut down. We just hit Russia, it looks like. China has suffered the first death in the world. As indeed, we now have a death toll starting. China has shut down all its airports. So 12 points for bird 2. Hypersensitivity symptom is mutated. The death toll continuing to rise as more countries are now finding themselves infected. More infectious than the common cold. Avian brain tissue is compromised, carrying birds with tackle species. This mutation infectivity in land-based transmissions. Take that. Wow, rodent 2 is going to be 22 points. That's... The eastern just exploded. The eastern side of the map just exploded. Rodent infection increases infectivity, especially in urban regions and mutation. Insect 2 will now be next. And I don't recall getting blood 2. Paranoia symptom is mutated. Okay, so now we actually need livestock 2 and air 2 yet. Nurse Madness has now been placed on a watch list. We are now in Africa, basically. Looks like a ship is heading to an island. Pulmonary edema symptom mutated. So we're going to get livestock. Air 2, and then we'll jump over to abilities and we'll start getting some powers there as well. Los Angeles, the limits are back on. Will begin soon despite Nurse Madness. Will people bring the disease to the USA? We can only hope. Infectivity there. Looks like we're racking up a lot of symptoms here. Somehow we picked up 200 hate resistance, 200 on power. What happened there? Cold resistance 2 will be 15. So let's go for that one first. Looks like a plane is heading for the United States. All right, we're going to have those Sugar bubbles popping in now. Next up is we should probably get denied carding, slow down the cure. Stroke resistance 2 will be 30. I've now killed more than Black Death. Then carding 2 automatically cranked under its own power. Very nice. Extreme Soonest. Well, no, we're just going to grab this one here. Got that one for free. That means we only need 28 for Extreme Soonest. The disease spread by itself to Mexico and now just hit the United States. Balkan is starting to shut down. And that's all the transmissions. Give me country reports. What's left? We have too many countries for me to, well, hang on a sec while I figure this out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 countries left for full infection. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 8 spore bursts. So we need 10 of those countries to go away. Six countries, 5 countries, 4 countries, 3, Scientists struggling to understand the extraordinary change patterns of nerve matters. Who research say this setback will damage the cure efforts? People dying in Japan faster than new ones being infected. The cure is now 25% complete. Dysentery symptom is mutated in its own power. I've killed more than smallpox. How has Canada not been hit yet? There we go. Central Europe has gone into anarchy. Oh, I think we're about to lose. I don't think I can do anything at this point. I can send my spore bursts and hope that gets enough of the countries. I just hope that gets us back on track, because if not, we're in trouble. Public defecation. I think New Zealand was our last target. I We might have it now. We got it. Whew, that was close. That was a close one. Yes, nervous madness will be destroying humanity. That was a close one. I didn't realize we didn't hit New Zealand. 107 years and only New Zealand is surviving. It'll take them 107 years currently to research secure, but they don't have 107 years. New Zealand shut down universities and everybody's dead. I have earned pathogenous points. I can choose a reward to permanently boost my pathogen for future outbreaks. Hooray, we're going to take cysts. All right, so that's one of them down. What's next on the list? How long have we been at this? Oh, we got time for another one. The Shadow Plague. Infect 32, patient 0 gets plus 26, humid plus 1. Well, we did Pakistan before, though. Not going to lie, the patient gaining 160. 0 getting 160 plus. What does urban loss mean? Oh, I didn't want to actually do that. Healthy eater increases vampire's maximum health. Vampire's flyability doesn't cost DNA. Suppression. Plays more likely to cross a closed land border. A novel shadow plague outbreak has emerged. Infect, evolve, and kills become the ultimate shadow plague. Doom assassins will once again begin in Pakistan. Vampire rise in Pakistan. The world has changed beyond belief. The vampire can already smell blood of billions of humans waiting to be consumed and subjugated. Okay, so first things first, we're going to grab my vampire powers. My vampire can indeed change the world. Oh shoot, I forgot to grab. I forgot. I'm not using that ability anymore. but is not under attack during a blood rage and under trance, will rapidly heal while feeding from people. The vampires unique strain of the shadow plague called Doom Assassin, which spreads independently from the vampire. Affected humans have no idea what the vampires planned for them. Up. Drop with pathogens. Environments. Nice. Foam lights. Pathogens rise outside the body, in external objects, increasing activity, especially in arid environments. Air 1, kids passing the ability to transfer on dust particles, suspicious of plane transmission. Blood 1. $17 for water 1. Might be time to leave. You want to shift for 7. Mutation chance. Genetic shift in virus infectivity. Mutation chance that makes cross-species infection possible. Increases, but the future research speed will increase as a result. 11 for adrenal surge. Mutation in the adrenal cortex increases adrenaline can trigger frenzied biting attacks. Flood rage increases in power. Nightmares vampire adapts to modern world and is able to be much more stealthy as well as conceal blood presence. Harder, the humans will have more difficulty detecting me. Ooh. I just zoom and see if I'm taking damage. If I'm taking damage, I need to get out of here. Well, hopefully I won't take as much damage as Nightbreak after. Blood gift. Vampires will use the 9 maximum blood infecting with Shadow Plague, 9 points. Which I actually have. So Okay, so what's next up list here? Lair healing increases speed if I'm in a lair. Unknown disease been spotted in Pakistan. Nocturnal symptom is mutated. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Templar Industries is now active. I gotta start keeping an eye out for them. Multiple. All right, we got to pause so I can get a load of this. Initiate flight protocol. Once we land here, we gotta keep tabs on the vampire. I gotta prepare to duck out if I can, if I need to. They have no alternative. The Templar have been given huge military equipped operations directed all people affected with doom assassins in their home countries. Well, that's not very nice of them, is it? Central Asia has just lost its it's just lost its base. The Templar is now active. Now I'm in full charge. I'm going to fly to the next Templar base. Same battle plan, blood rage as soon as I land. Okay, I'm in not a good place. I need to get out of here. I need to go heal. I need to fly to a country that does not have a blood plague. Who does not have. Reason is, if my vampire dies, I lose the game. So I can't. So I can't. Uh-oh. That lab's not going to be fun. Okay, I've got enough. First things first, fly back to the lab. Okay, the Templar lab is gone. I'm going to fly to this lab. We're going to take it out quickly. I can also then, no, fly. The Middle Eastern lab has been destroyed. I'm going to Blood Rage to heal up. Going to take claws. As long as I have enough to duck out if I have to. Another one down. You guys just don't quit, do you? I might duck out again soon. Yep, I'm ducking out. Flight mode. Let's go hit this lab over here. All right, let's go finish that layer off. Anabolic boost symptom mutated. I'm down. Yeah, I'd like to know how I'm expected to take on this many labs. Okay, next target is going to be that science lab. We're gonna grab you and then we're gonna take off because I gotta go heal. I'm aware that you're a 75% complete. I'm not sure what you want me to do about it. Yeah, I know. I'm not quite sure what they want you to do. You know, to be honest. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna let me fly, are you? Up. Oh, I died as soon as I landed. Why? Because again, everyone's cured, and the cure is poisonous to me. So right, I pretty much at that point can't win. But here's the kicker. I know where that symptom is. That's actually the symptom I was trying to go for. Basically, if you can turn people to vampires, you can take out Templar. But I have to guess exactly where the symptom is. Guess what? I went the wrong way, apparently. So that's defeat. I think we have time to try the last one. The last one is Aberrant Foot. Madagascar is always one of the hardest areas to get. We'll grab that one. Concentration Aberrant Foot. And we begin in Madagascar. Let's see if we can at least end on a high note. Back so the orange bubbles pop automatically. Looks like we should get water since we're going to need off this island. Yes, I'm trying to get now. I'm trying to get off Madagascar. Can I accomplish such an amazing feat? Oh, somehow we got into Saudi Arabia. I guess I missed a ship. Yep, I didn't see it, but there it goes. A ship left Madagascar, hit Saudi Arabia, and now we're in the Middle East. Excellent. Let the spreading begin. Insomnia symptom mutated. Very nice. Are you having trouble sleeping? Yeah, that means you'll be tired and irritable in the morning. We do have to get that. One of the countries apparently has this. So you guessed it. Now we'll bypass your drugs, your medicines, and we'll continue to infect you. Creep executed for destruction of virtual property. Yes, I'm already more infectious than TV. Excellent. Dr. Madagascar from disease, which has been named This appears to be mostly harmless, but must be investigated further. Other countries are also reporting they have that this disease is in their is what is in them. Oh no, I infected another country. I'm in Africa. Madagascar, once again, of course, has started working on its cure. But will you poor fool infection? Canadians signing the Hay-Herbert Treaty. Canadians signing the famous Hay-Herbert Treaty, which saw Alaska become part of Canada. Americans are, of course, outraged. Yes. In this game, Alaska, for purposes of the world schematics, is considered Canada. Come on, people, what's going on? Airplanes are using new sterilization filters. I can no longer get on planes unless I have at least the first air transmission. But I'm on ships, and almost every country is a seaport. So I'm going to pick up genetic hardening and continue to allow my seaport to do the work. Yep. Now we're in South America. Looks like we're pretty much on every mainland chunk of the eastern side of the world. The anemia symptom is mutated on its own power. The world is becoming more and more infected. We'll look at that is when we go in for more ways to spread. Oh no, now we're in North America too. Let's do bird. So we now have anemia, decreased red blood cells when the blood can lead to hypoxia in the organs. That doesn't sound fun. Insomnia and inability to sleep makes people irritable and less productive. More countries are now becoming infected because I gained birds. Well, then let's see what happens when we add rodents to the mix. That's right, I've added birds and now rodents. Are no animals safe? No, they are not. Neither are insects, by the way. Actually, yes, livestock and yeah, livestock are still safe. Not for long. Another country has started its cure research. Livestock is no longer safe. Paranoia symptoms now mutated. So, blood one. You're all starting the cure research. How lovely for you. I believe these hospitals are overwhelmed. Where we put planes back on the available list. Oh, we're going to do cold research. We're going to do, cold resistance, heat resistance. The upgrade to allow the planes to be infected again. Increase bacterial shelter to protect against all climates. Sounds like a plan to me. Grab that. We're going to take drug resistance 2. We're going to take genetic research. No, I don't want to. So let's do genetic hardening, though. That's a good thing to take. Okay, on to birds again. Hemophilia symptom mutated in its own power. Madagascar has closed its land. Madagascar is an island, how does it have land borders? My disease is now on a watch list. Another nation just got infected. Hooray! People are now getting rashes. What's left to infect? Nothing. It's just now, can we kill everybody before the cure hits? Hooray! People now get nauseous. Yep. I think we're going to start doing that soon. We're going to see if we can get a little mutation aid there. Talking Ted Simpson combo. What country still isn't fully blasted yet? Iceland is being slowed down for some reason. If we don't start doing something soon, I'm gonna have another loss in my hands. We've got everyone. Now we need 30 points to do total organ failure. Yeah, I know, and I don't think we're gonna make it either. Should have taken that thing. Gives me bonus DNA for cure bubbles. I know. Do we have enough for a genetic reshuffle? Nope, we need 24. iCare has been released globally. Oh, good news. The actor was successful. And since the cure has been completed, that is a loss. Okay. Well, folks, we tried all three outbreaks, and I am pleased to report, as the standard is, we were 1 for 3. But that's unfortunately what it is. And that unfortunately is our stream tonight. I'll be back Friday for Pal World. Until then, this has been Saint Spud reminding you whatever game brings you joy, you play it. And go in peace to